that he's not available enough of the time to get you where you need to go. And there's also Westbrook thing has clearly not worked at all. And the league is littered with all of these really good former Lakers.
Today on EA Sports, it's week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's week 15 of the NFL Sports. As we'll see Trey Lance and the Baltimore Ravens versus Jameis Winston and the New York Giants.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the New York Giants. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, you look at this Raven team as they get ready here. It's late in the year. We all know it. We've seen the calendar for these guys. Their bodies could probably use a break, but they have to push on.
And they're really not as worried about that as maybe we think. They know they've got the entire offseason to rest. All they care about is the game in front of them and finishing strong.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They'll be under the command of the former Florida State Seminole, the #1 overall pick in 2015, Jameis Winston. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Jameis to throw it. He gets this to Devontae Adams. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now Winston. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Defensively, you really can't script the start much better. You get a 3 and out and a sack.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. They kept them short of a first down on 1st and 2nd down. And then on 3rd down, they pick up a sack. What tremendous momentum for them to start this game.
On 4th down, Michael Pilardi on to punt. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And take it right at the 35.
Oh, get out of there, Eddie.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. They'll be led out by the former #3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
This could be a whole lot of fun because if his game plan goes into effect early, we're going to see some shots downfield, aren't we? What did he talk to us about? Stretching the field. Wants to open things up for not just his receivers, but for anything underneath.
Well, that was the theme, the front page of the sports section. What did the columnists write? Possible air raid. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the coaches view that, right? Who gave away the game plan? I think it's pretty obvious, though. That'll help them win.
The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 19 carries, 85 yards, and a touchdown.
Definitely productive, including scoring his 14th touchdown of the season last week. It's going to be fun to watch the matchup now because he has a nose for the end zone. So if you're a defender, what's your job? Keep him out.
And Lance's throw there complete to Ruggs. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Lance. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. A shotgun handoff to Henry. Nothing doing. Barely
Never
able
pressing
to muster
down.
a yard to hit the 35. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Lance. A high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on.
No.
Hey, look, I know you're worried about your commute. I thought short around.
The difference between an agent and a realtor is real.
Let's draft it too.
Neighborhood expertise beyond the listing. That's New York.
3 days in a row, huh?
Let's do this.
Like an album at home. Let's get
2nd and 10. They'll run for the first time with Kenneth Gainwell. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Now a play fake. Lance. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Fuller run show Fatukasi. In there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. And Lutz's kick is good. And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
From the 10. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. So the Giants getting the football back here for their 2nd drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. 2nd possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
They open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Under a new coach, I think actually will be to his best year, which ends up being amazing. There are very few quarterbacks that don't have their 5th-year option picked up on their rookie deal. And I'm sure it's like, well enough that that happened, so it would be a categorized as a mix. Okay, fair enough. I like it. Jeremy, you're next. I'm not included, but make it great. Baker Mayfield.
I'm going to go slight make. I know this is right here on the screen, but here's a line for you. His ceiling is Dak Prescott. I've talked to actually a few NFL scouts who believe that if he can get it together, he's Dak. That's what he is. He could be like 9th or 10th in the league because he's got some skill. I know it was ugly last year, but 2 of his 4 seasons in the NFL were pretty darn good. The Browns hope he can get back to that. I think they're going to be sneaky, low-key looking around at quarterbacks this offseason, but they got Baker in the contract for 5th year. The stage is set for him, especially if they get more weapons. It'll be better.
That's an interesting one. How about you, RC? Daniel Jones, make or break?
In the words of Gabriel Union on Bring It On, it has already been broken. It's broke. I know broke ain't grammatically correct, but it's broke. It's been broke. I don't know why we're still trying to make it unbroken. Don't know why we're trying to fix it. Everybody got mad at me because I said Patrick Mahomes is broken. It was a different kind of broken. That was like when your toilet is clogged. This is like when your toilet has blown off the house. It's over. There's nothing you can do. It's a wrap. Let's start over.
Okay, fair enough. Well, I agree. was a sentiment. I can't tell you why they're talking about it. Because the new general manager of the Giants is all in. Joe Banks said this, quote, I don't want to purge the roster because we still want to find out what Daniel Jones can do.
Today, it's Madden NFL football. It's week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports. As we'll see Trey Lance and the Baltimore Ravens taking on Jameis Winston and the New York Giants.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the New York Giants. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Raven team as they get ready here. It's late in the year. We all know it. We've seen the calendar for these guys. Their bodies could probably use a break, but they have to push on.
And they're really not as worried about that as maybe we think. They know they've got the entire offseason to rest. All they care about is the game in front of them and finishing strong.
Here's the punter, Jake Bailey, ready to do the honors. And we are underway here on EA Sports. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's second down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of carries, 127 yards, and a score.
They look like a team that really emphasized the running game in the offseason. They were going to build around it. Didn't matter they're going to run gaps.
And we changed fucking people, bro. Push the button.
If you give him just a little bit.
You got what you got, right? And I can see them going Trubisky, like a bridge guy that they can challenge. Daniel Jones.
Why they switch me to him? Why would they ever switch me to that guy?
Yeah, Trubisky got unseated by Nick Foles when the Bears were in competition. Trubisky could do the same thing to Daniel Jones, could come in as competition.
And I never switch players again.
28 in offensive line play for Daniel Jones, and you saw how ugly it was when Mike Glennon and those guys were in there. Jake Fromm, I mean, this is by far the worst offense in the league without him. Let's see that there's a little something about his skill set. He's not good at all.
That's the first thing that the UGA on that has to get right, because every single year the Giants address their offensive line, every single year
they'll run on first down with Singletary, and he'll work this forward for about 3. It's second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Winston. That one complete to the former Seminole, Auden Tate. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 37. Off the play fake, Winston. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Eric Armstead just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. And That's well executed there on third down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw.
Bro,
Take it on in for a giant touchdown.
turn around, dog.
Devin Singletary.
I don't understand it. Why he's running away? Why are you running away? Why are you running away?
11th touchdown of the year. And the Giants take it right down and score on the opening drive. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. So here come the Ravens now, ready to get the football for the first time. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Lance now to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Lance now on first down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Lance to throw it. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. Lance going to throw. Man open, that's Henry Ruggs. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Lance now on first down. Forced out to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd down, it's Henry. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Well, this defense for the Giants, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
To throw, Winston. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Throwing, Winston. Looking deep for Adams. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from the defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
What you talking about, ref?
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Lance. He's got Higbee complete right side. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Working from the gun, Lance. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll run for it with Henry. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Rolling to his right. And he will find his man Ruggs. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A 1st down carry for Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 19 carries, 85 yards, and a touchdown.
Definitely productive, including scoring his 14th touchdown of the season last week. It's going to be fun to watch the matchup now because he has a nose for the end zone. So if you're a defender, what's your job? Keep him out.
And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Throwing now is Lance. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Running left, it's Henry. And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. Tackle made there by Chidobe Awuzie.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
2nd down, they go again with Henry. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. On a jet sweep, here comes Tony. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Kadarius Toney, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Well, we've talked about it before. You know, this jet sweep, something a lot of teams like to run nowadays, and this one winds up in the end zone.
And it is all about creating different ways to get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. And wasn't it interesting that prior to this game, head coach told us, I saw this sitting in my chair watching a Tuesday night college game and decided to implement it myself.
Will Lutz on for the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that one a long 11-play drive, and it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 42 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Singletary. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 45-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Dancing to his left.
Come on, y'all.
Go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 3 yards remain for 2nd down. Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. They were looking good on 2nd down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8. On the give, this is Singletary. Able to slither by and brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
They will run with Singletary. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll try to throw now. Winston. Slant to Adams. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And he's got it. Touchdown. Davante Adams with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Giants have taken the lead.
As a former defender, I would be angry as well. Could not get off the field. Well-executed offensive drive. No matter what the defense tried, they couldn't stop them.
Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. And he's closing in on that number that all running backs circled beginning of the year, the number 1,000. Couldn't do it on this drive.
And you have to think to yourself, at this moment, getting to this spot, it started in the offseason, right? Not just the workouts, right? Not just getting yourself physically prepared to play, but mentally, as well as your team, as well as your unit, head coach, offensive coordinator. We run the football. We give you opportunities. He's taking advantage of it.
And when you get this close to the mark, you just hope things don't tighten up, right? You probably want to get there and get it in your rearview mirror.
You really do, don't you? Because now it becomes predominant, and you wonder about play calling as well. Do you want to call plays to get that out of the way, or are you still calling plays to win the game first? That becomes the burden of the play caller.
Throwing on first down is Lance. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
On 2nd and 10, Lance. They're connecting here with DJ Shark. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 31-yard line. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Lance trying to urge his offense to go quickly. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lance. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Throwing is Lance on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And Lutz puts this one through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hold. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how
Bro, come on, bro. Every fucking tackle.
Sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. A first down throw for Winston. Going back to the same well as Hawkinson again. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Winston gets this to Campbell out on the right side. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 45-yard line.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. They'll throw again. Winston. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. Gonzalez's kick is good, and that will do it for this first. We now proceed to the start of the 2nd half. So we come upon halftime here with the visiting Giants out on top. 2nd half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
The drive starts with a completion left side. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. Again to Henry. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On first down, Lance buying time to his left. Room to run past midfield. And Lance will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact there at the end of the play. Now Lance on the bootleg. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. On the handoff, Gainwell. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Tenth carry now for Derrick Henry. Runs over it and down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 44 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Derrick Henry. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Lance looking to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Right, bro. Oh, shit. Take me, Lord, please. Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
And found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And he gets it to go, and we're all even. 17 apiece. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it's capped off by the Baltimore score. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. This is taken just shy of the 10. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change their mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Winston. And that's complete to Adams. Some fancy footwork, but not much room to operate. Just up past the 25 and no further. On third down, Winston. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Singletary here running out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Have to give credit for a nice play there, but also have to look at it as a blown assignment. He became a free runner that turned into a free hitter.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Winston now. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And just like that, it's 3rd down. Here's Winston. And that's caught. It's Brian Edwards.
And he lined up right.
Giants. Brian Edwards.
Oh, my God,
his
bro.
3rd touchdown now.
So no replay.
I know there'll be speculation, but I don't see him coming out at the time. And like, truthfully, I think if he wanted to keep playing, like his process to prepare for the season, I think is a part of it, which is why.
And the Giants have broken our tie as they take the lead.
The animations they have for Winston, Carson Wentz and Marcus Mariota is ridiculous.
Bro.
Finished off by a Giants touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Derrick Henry trots back out there and gets ready to go. And these numbers showing up on the screen, that's why he's their star. They kept him down for a little bit, couldn't keep him down for a full 4 quarters.
But what they were hoping for was a half of a game. And if they could have shut it down at the half, they had done their job. But as you mentioned, a full 4 quarters, and the best, they always feel like they're one run away from changing the momentum or breaking something big, and we're starting to see that here in the second half.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Lance, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. On play action, Lance. They'll roll him out right. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on third down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 43. Yeah, first down run with Henry that time as he maneuvers forward for about 4 yards. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Lance flushed out right. And Shark hauls it in. And in for the Ravens.
That boy start moving fast.
DJ Chark, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the 3rd quarter. Lutz to try to end the PAT. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd quarter. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
When a draw works, it can be a...
Oh, ain't no grabbing the lead back, my boys. I'm finna stop playing defense on you hoe-ass niggas.
Loss of yardage ugly.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They go right back to Singletary. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 79 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Wow.
His way forward to the 48.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line.
Yes, sir! Win the game!
It's not a guy they want to see consistently. The completion there lines up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I feel like 5 made that tackle. I feel like White 5. I feel like the kid made the tackle. I know 31 made it. Yes, sir. 5 came and helped, or no? Fuck it.
Figured that one out in a big way.
Uh-oh,
yeah, they
shit.
completed it all right and lost yardage.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Winston. Throw left side complete. That's Tate. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. From the gun, Winston. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
To the air again with Winston. Right side, it's the tight end, Hawkinson. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Singletary. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what did you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to break our fourth quarter tie. Gonzalez's kick is good. And that will break our tie and give them a 3-point lead. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. On 1st and 10, here's Lance. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the gun, Lance. It's incomplete.
Shit, that's my fault.
Couldn't connect. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Lance. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And they'll go for it. Lance. And oh, this is taken in one hand, and what a catch. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Pushes him over, breaks through the contact. And a 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. And here comes a big tight end as he gets set for this next drive. And the numbers show it, low involvement early. But since he's been involved, it's been a good thing for this offense.
Indeed it has, and when you're able to finally get him going, get him fully integrated into the offense, things feel a whole lot better for your team. It expands everything that they do trying to move the football.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground. It's long. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Jameis to throw it.
Oh, he dropped it. Yes. Good job, y'all, because Jesus fucking Christ.
Here's Michael Pilardi now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. So the Ravens now down 27-24, a minute 52 to play. A possible crippling loss to their playoff status in the balance, barring a late score. Back to throw. The throw for Tony is intercepted. Picked off near the 26, and he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind, in this situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well, and they end up picking that one off and sealing the deal for themselves.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Dog, everybody in the game plays defense.
Throwing after the interception. Lance, flush to his right. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Second and 5. Here's Lance. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But third down coming up. Now play fake. Lance. Eluding the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Lance to throw for it on fourth down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Now Lance. Escaping the pressure right.
I pressed the wrong fucking button. Turn around!
This one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down. Again, they'll throw it with Lance. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. So a 3rd and 10, and defensively a dime look, 6 DBs. Shotgun now for Lance. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a fourth down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Bro.
They go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Giants are going to take over in great field position. And the Giants will kneel it here out of the victory formation. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger, and dominance is starting.